It's not a magic trick. Okay, guys, so today is today's the 10th of October. I mean 10th of November. Honestly, it's the 10th of November, 2024. November 10, 2024. Once again, it's 11/10/2024. You have a nice day, sir.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Yeah, so there's no, sometimes I do meet with some of my, sometimes we do meet with some of my colleagues within the Central Intelligence Agency or INTERPOL, and sometimes they do have contracts with the Department of Defense. So often we meet at regular office spaces and facilities, government facilities and so forth. But sometimes when we are working on INTERPOL directives, which we cannot reveal to the rest of the federal government of the United States, we do meet in different places that people cannot decipher or anticipate or, put together, instantly if corresponding information comes their way. All right? I don't want you guys thinking anything crazy at all. Please, no crazy inferences. But, yeah. But yeah, so today I'm gonna write on, cryptocurrency and digital currency. Eventually, they become, almost indecipherable as different. For the time being, there's, some sort of express difference, for the most part. But when a bank is accredited by the international banking community, including that which is representative of the United States government and its economy. Like the Kingdom Bank in the Commonwealth of Dominica, a bank I literally did create with help from the Central Intelligence Agency management team, which was contracted to me. Those who I am quite favorable of, individuals that grew up or became Mormon missionaries and so forth, that I've gained some sort of some sort of commendation from, who has also provided my directives and my program, commendations and so forth. With their help, I was able to have registered a political bank and to open up, a small, bank in a building, for that particular bank in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Then I was able to have every country in the world via the United Nations and INTERPOL register this particular bank as authentic, active, and clearly not some sort of front for unlawful or unethical activity or activism. So once again, I'm going to have to say this a bit more articulative. I'm going to have to, say what I'm going to have to communicate what I just said a bit more, fluently. Hold on. It was echoing in that particular bathroom. I'm going to have to walk out of this building. Okay, I'm just going to stand here. I'm pretty sure that you guys should be able to hear everything I have to say clearly. So yeah, I did create the Kingdom Bank Corporation, and it's registered in the Commonwealth of Dominica. It's not registered as an American bank yet, but I have used different identities and aliases to be able to to be able to communicate to the rest of the international banking community and the United States government that it is in correspondence with our policies on international banking, on comparative law and policy regarding financial activism and financial infrastructure. Hold on. Yeah, so, yeah, I created the bank, okay? I really did. The Kingdom Bank Corporation, registered in the Commonwealth of Dominica. And the office, the banking building, the particular office space, which is the host of the first office of this particular bank, is still in the Commonwealth of Dominica, and it's not going to be removed from the Commonwealth of Dominica. All right. Eventually, there are going to be multiple banks, branches in the Commonwealth of Dominica. The original branch is a small bank at this particular point. The original branch is a small banking space at this particular point. It's a real office. The logo, the accreditation, the certification, the license, everything is quite apparent. It's modern. It's highly literate. It's highly prudent and also competent in addressing all sorts of financial activities. Okay, and eventually it's going to be all over. There are going to be several branches in the Commonwealth of Dominica, and there are going to be several branches subsequent to that throughout the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. And then eventually we might be able, decades down the line, I'm not lying at all. And you guys did not create any bank, and you guys are not, feeding me lies in exotic ways, trying to communicate to me that I thought that I created a bank that I did not create. No, I created a bank, and you guys are in complete shock. You guys were focusing on stealing money. So some of the agents who got fired, they were focused on stealing money from the National Bank of Dominica. They tried creating a private bank out of it and literally dissolving the Commonwealth of Dominica into a rogue state. And they really thought they were going to pull it off. They were watching movies and all kinds of stuff. And all of a sudden, they just saw the Kingdom Come Bank Corporation, and they said, well, we're going to have to, we heard them. We recorded them, stating that. And they were not acting, and they were not undercover. Well, we're just going to have to act as if we created it, and that we just want to prove that he only believes in fictitious stuff. No, that's just not going to work at all. You guys figure that out. You guys just move on from the situation and accept that you guys did not earn the right to steal anything from me, and you guys literally cannot earn the right to steal anything from me. Life is not a game. Okay, life is not a game. So what I want you guys to understand is that the Kingdom Bank Corporation is certainly not attached to the National Bank of Dominica in any public or private way, other than being accredited by the financial sector and the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica. And the bank itself, my $15 million, my private funds that I do have in my bank accounts within that particular bank and other banks, but predominantly within this particular bank, has nothing to do with the money that I've used or gained from creating that bank whatsoever. Once again, the money that I do have saved, it has nothing to do with this particular bank, even though that particular money did represent my financial competence and my financial qualification toward endorsing the creation of this bank using what was offered to me by Interpol and the United Nations to help stimulate private economy within the Commonwealth of Dominica, which is primed, which is prepared to announce that it's going to become officially a national state of the United States, meaning an associate state of the United States. without giving away its independence and sovereignty, without becoming some sort of rogue state in any sort of conceivable way, and without becoming a threat to other nations meaning nations that considered, without becoming an unethical threat to any country, not the United States, and certainly not becoming a threat, unethical or otherwise, to the United States of America, which it now is becoming part of, okay, officially. Okay? So you guys not being able to handle any of what I have decided, these are not propositions and these are not predictions. And this is not up for debate or voted. I am explaining what we have done over the past decades and what our resolutions are. Us who are managing the Central Intelligence Agency and INTERPOL decision, the Central Intelligence Agency and INTERPOL partnership. And so you guys have nothing to you guys saying that we said no to it and that's just what it is, and we've been saying no and that's why things haven't worked. Now things are working out the way that we've planned. Things are working out the way that I have planned, and this is what you guys are going to see very soon. When next year is going to be 2025. I'm going to access my Kingdom Come. No, it's not Kingdom Come, but my Kingdom Bank Corporation. I'm going to. So once again, I am going to in 2025. In 2025, I'm literally going to have individuals. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to video record this. But in 2025, I am going to re-access, with you guys, being briefed on this particular issue, my bank accounts with Kingdom Bank Corporation in the Commonwealth of Dominica. I might not have to travel to the Commonwealth of Dominica to do so, obviously, because there's online banking associated with my particular bank account and in general. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to provide my account number or routing number, any of that, or anything like that. But I'm going to show you guys that it's my money, that I have millions of dollars. I'm going to have it documented via video recorded, and I'm going to have it posted or sent to certain offices. And I don't want any lookalike to sign up to do that, because it's just not going to work out at all. All right, I promise you. You guys don't want to sign up to do anything like that. But I'm going to document that it's my account, and if I want to transfer all of the funds to my key private, investment account, or if I want to transfer it to my Bank of America check-ins or savings account, that's what I'm going to do if I want to do that. And that's not going to be a problem at all. So crypto, so I just wanted you guys to understand that. All right? Yeah, so cryptocurrency and digital currency, crypto and digital currency, and crypto and digital banking allows for this. When the respective bank allows for cryptocurrency, then the cryptocurrency is no longer unauditable, no longer supervised, no longer under the radar, no longer of the black market, no longer a part of any unlawful activism, and no longer is considered fishy or risky. When an international bank or just a domestic bank, incorporates cryptocurrency and digital currency as part of its portfolio, its abilities in servicing clients, that means that no matter what, when a client transfers money from one account to another account, listen, guys. So when that particular bank incorporates all of those features, those attributes, those financial tools and so forth, whatever is transferred from one bank to another bank regarding accounts, one account to another account, within the same particular bank or one account to another account regarding separate banks. If those banks are registered as lawful banks and accredited, essentially by international, international accreditors, that which is typical of the United Nations and Interpol in articulating, financial competence, in articulating financial legitimacy, and in articulating, free market principles and things of that nature. When that happens, when the transfer happens, there's not going to be any sort of devaluation or depreciation. There's not going to be any depreciation or devaluation or any regression or any risk placed on that transferred fund from one account to another account. So when I do transfer my approximately $15 million United States dollars from my Kingdom Bank Corporation account to my key private bank account, or my Bank of America account, or my regular key bank check-ins account, there's not going to be any sort of depreciation of the balance or the protection, and there's not going to be any fee which will be imposed on that particular transfer. That's what it means. There's not going to be any fee or any penalty imposed on any transfer. That's what international banking allows for, and that's what banks which are registered as utilizing and protecting, crypto and digital currency use and features and tools and of that nature, and that's what they provide. All right, so you guys arguing over the phone and over video conference that you guys are going to charge the largest fee as soon as he transfers it into his American account or accounts. No, you guys have lost. All right, you guys have lost the game of stealing other people's money. You guys have lost the game of stealing